Part of a group that's gained so much speed over the last couple of years. I mean, you guys are going to be on the Daily Show. I'm totally waiting for that, watching my TV, but like, what's it like to be a part of a group that started, very ground roots, and then now you're here speaking to all these people? What's it like to be part of something like that? Like this group, it's a movement. I mean, that's what I think.
It sucks is the answer. No, I'm just kidding. It's amazing. It's a truly incredible experience to. We made a video like 4 or 5 years ago called Wolfpack Auditions, and it's just like, it's totally weird. That's the first thing that we ever did together, and it was just for fun. Bunch of stupid Indian guys just getting to know each other. We got a camera. Let's make something happen. Let's just do something stupid. So we did, and there was a Sunday school going on in the other room. We put it out, and then that next week, I was in Rosebud, South Dakota, teaching poetry classes, and it was released like the first day that I showed up, and 2 days later, everybody in that school had seen it without me saying, "Hey, you guys check this video out." Of course, it's all the kids that can break into YouTube, even though it's blocked. And all the teachers are like, "Why do you keep doing that?" It's truly, it's crazy as hell, because none of us expected that anything was going to come from the video, except that we were going to make a few people laugh, and we enjoyed it so much that we kept on making videos, and then all of a sudden we had a group with content, selling t-shirts and traveling everywhere. Like I said before, I grew up in like freaking homeless shelters and battered women's shelters, and now I'm freaking flying all over the place, doing work in all sorts of different crazy places. I'm going to be on the Daily Show soon, and then in the next couple days here, and it really is crazy to go through all of that so quickly. I'm super grateful for it. I have like the best of friends that I'm gonna know until I'm an old guy in a wheelchair. I will probably outlive them because a couple of them are pre-diabetics, so get to rub that in their faces when they're older. One of them smokes, so he's done for. And I'm the youngest, so. All right, shit, I hope I don't die today or something. Just my words. It's awesome though, and it's great having a platform to where we can express ourselves to such a large audience and express our own ideas and thoughts on the world, and realize that there's a lot of like-minded people out there who support that and who get behind that. So it's not just us feeling like a bunch of weirdos with opinions, but But there's plenty of people that hate that shit too, so which is fine. Can't make everybody happy. That's cool. Any other questions? Yeah.
How do you get funding to do it? I mean, it costs money, doesn't it?
That's the funny thing is that our videos happen. So this is what happens. When we get together, we make a video. We have like a couple hard drives full of unedited video stuff that may or may not actually ever get edited because a bunch of Indian dudes who are doing other important stuff. I just used Indian as an excuse. But originally, we were just making videos as we go along, and then we started getting live shows, which was super weird. Tulalip in Washington was the first live show that we did as a group, where we were like, holy shit, those guys are gonna bring us out? Like, what do we ask for? So we got like $400 each, and like had to share a hotel, and we had to like get our own travel. We had no idea what we were doing. So that was the first thing that we ever did, and as a live show, and then it started just happening, and so we would get like 3 of us at a time together, and we have like live skits with costumes and shit that we put together ourselves. I'm flying to Minnesota right after I leave here to do a live show there with 2 of the other guys. And we may or may not make a video because we don't have that much time together. but we're together a lot these next couple months, so we will be producing quite a bit of work. Also, our YouTube channel pays us like anywhere between $150 to $250 a month now, which funds shirts. And so we sell our shirts online, and then we save that money up, and then once a year we all get together for like a week in one place and just devote the whole time to making videos and planning out our futures. Because that's what we do, you know, we budget, you know, we plan things, we figure out how our bills are going to be paid, and we figure out what we're going to do as a group, you know, the future out there, and taxes, fuck. Any other questions?
What do you want to do in real life?
Any other questions? Right now, I actually manage the group. All of the scheduling and booking goes through me, so that is what I primarily do. But I've been a graffiti writer for many years, so I also do very large pieces of public art around the country. Just big ass murals. I've only done a couple here, but not in the Phoenix area, like out in Gila River, well, Sackatone, down that way, down over there. But that's what I do. I don't know, man, like all sorts of different stuff, like Dallas Goldtooth, that's a member of ours. He works for the Indigenous Environmental Network and does like a shitload of planning and organizing for that. Ryan Redcorn owns 2 businesses, a marketing firm as well as a fry bread mix company that he inherited from his grandfather. What does Mickey do? Oh yeah, he's a student now. He's working on his master's in creative writing. And then Sterling Harjo makes real movies. Like real movies, not like this bullshit that we do. Any other questions? Lay it on me. Lay it on me. I know you're hot right now. I'm sorry. I'll be out of here in a minute. Yes?
What's your guys' Twitter name?
It's a little @ sign with, it's either the 1491s or just 1491s. Somebody fucked that one up when they made it. It's all supposed to be the 1491s, but I think that's the one that doesn't have the on it. So check us out. We're really active on Twitter, alright? Okay. Alright.
Why 1491s? Do you have any other names considering for your group?
Well, originally we were going to call ourselves Billy Jack and the 1492s, but it was a little long and it sounded like a band. So, after some careful deliberation, we came up with 1491s a year before Columbus, and our logo is an arrow shooting itself in the ass, because we do that with our own words many times. So that's where that came from. That's my least favorite question, actually, is where do we get the name? I just want to be like, I don't know, like a pie was on fire and blew out and that's what was there. I don't know. I love your skateboard, sir. It's hilarious. Don't hide it, because I said I love it. I mean, Jesus. It's got like little wolf spirits on it and stuff. It's very Indian skateboard. Very Indian. Kudos, sir. Anybody else?
What's the easiest way to like get involved with like the things that you guys have to go about that like
The easiest way?
like connecting to them, like how
Probably email.
well, I guess like how people get involved with volunteering with organizations that you're
Well, the easiest way to do that is to research it and reach out to them. I mean, like I worked at a youth homeless shelter for 2 years in Minnesota before I became an art teacher for a little while. And we had volunteers like every summer. It was usually college intern types, you know. But it was always people just who already had an interest in issues surrounding homelessness and youth. And so they would kind of just research where what the emails and numbers were.
I guess what I'm trying to say is like, what would you say to people who want to get involved with those kind of things, but maybe have hesitation?
Oh, don't hesitate, congratulate. That's my word of advice to you. No, hesitation is BS, man. I was gonna get really angry about hesitation, because I hate hesitation so much. It's like, just do it, man. You're freaking badass Indian. Go out there and freaking be you. Don't worry about everybody else. Just, yeah, man, yeah. You don't gotta be all like, oh hey, you guys. You guys take volunteers. Just get out there, damn it! They're waiting for you. Anybody else? You must be loving these answers. Yes.
What tribes are the other members of the group?
So I'm Dakota. Dallas Goldtooth is Navajo and Dakota, like most of the country. You know it's true. In 10 years, we'll all be Navajo and Dakota. My woman's Navajo, that's why I live here in Arizona. And our children will be Navajo. But they won't say they're Navajo, they'll say they're Dakota. Like most Navajo Dakotas. Or Navajo and others. You're nodding your head because you're part Navajo, yes. But you don't tell people that. The white-looking guy's name is Ryan Redcorn, and he is Osage. Sterling Harjo is Muskogee, Seminole, and something else. White, I think. And Migizi is Ponca and Ojibwe. Anishinaabe. Chippewa. That would have been funnier up north. Yeah, you get me. Ojibwa. Yeah. Gerald Visner wrote a whole freaking book about the different things that people call that tribe and what they've called themselves. Everlasting Sky, check it out. Anybody else? Yeah, way in the back there, my long-haired brother.
What's the next big thing for 1491? Are you guys going to be able to get together and come down to Arizona?
Well, you know, I had those guys come down and visit me in like February and they hated it. I was like, what is wrong with you snow monsters? You're just like standing in the shade looking all frumpy, like you don't want to be in an outdoor mall in February. Idiots. I don't know, man, I don't know. I live here, so, you know, if they want to come visit me, then that means they really love me. If not, then fuck them. Next big thing, though, I don't know, we've been writing back and forth a script for a feature film for like full-length deal. We were in talks with a production company about doing a TV show, but they kind of wanted creative control, and it was this white dude, and he made some fucking documentary about like a dude from India who teaches white people India spirituality or some crap, and then he also did a thing called Amish in the City, so we were like, no, this guy kind of just wants to do like the fetishize, like, hey, white people, check out this crazy race over here, you know, so we were like, yeah, fuck that guy. We'll do our own thing, we don't need that. Yeah?
With that being said, how far in the future do you think it would be for a TV show to be